All right. So my bad. It ended up cutting out on me. So Matthew 24:46. I'm gonna get that because what is Yahawahshi gonna find you doing when he returns? Well, are you gonna be teaching? Are you gonna be out on the highways and the byways, increasing your fruit? Matthew 24:46. This is it. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find doing so. Well, let me start at 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord had made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season? And the meat is, like we tell you, you start with milk and you get meat in this knowledge, right? Milk would be that you know you're an Israelite. Meat would be that you understand reincarnation. You understand the dark sentences, the dark sayings. You understand the chariots. You understand salvation, things like that, right? It says in 46, blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Doing what? Meaning giving him meat in due season. And this is the time, this is the season where we're giving meat in due season, breaking down these parables, breaking down these scriptures. All right. Let's go to Luke 19 and 23. It says, wherefore then gavest not thou my money into the bank, that at mine coming I might have required mine own with usury? So he's like saying, you didn't make any spiritual deposits in your bank account, right? You didn't do the work. You just laid it up in a napkin. You buried it under a rock. You chose to do some other bullshit, some other vanity, meaningless, useless things was occupying you. You weren't doing the work. These other servants, hey, they came. I gave them a pound. One came back with 10 pounds. Gave one guy a pound. He came back with 5 pounds. They increased their fruit. But you sat here. You had this knowledge. You knew you had some understanding, and you didn't do nothing about it. And hey, how should I call him? A wicked servant. That's why, hey man, we go out to these highways and byways. It doesn't mean that we're some type of perfect people and we don't break the laws, or we're not in this flesh. It doesn't mean none of that. But what it means, it shows that we fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We fear. We know they're austere men. We know that they're strict, harsh. It's like that. It's like that dad, that strict dad, and he comes home. And he you were supposed to have your chores done, or you're supposed to mow the lawn. Your dad, and he's strict, and he's a serious, strict, austere man, and you over here bullshitting. You just playing on the Xbox, and you were supposed to be mowing the lawn. And when he gets home, what's he gonna tell you? He's gonna be pissed. It's the same thing with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We're supposed to be doing the work right now. We're giving our people that meat, and this is the season. We're in the season. We're in the last days. Look at the state of Babylon, America. This place is all fucked up. People are you actually have certain people that are, turning to this truth, turning to this knowledge, because we're in the last days. Of course, you can have your reprobates who they reject the knowledge, they reject the truth. That's how they're set up. But I'm going to tell you, ever since the bullshit in the Hamas and the Israel so-called war over there that's been popping off, my views have increased on my YouTube channel. Right, I don't get a lot of views, right? Because as it is written, we're really not here for the views. But one thing I have noticed is that you have certain people that are actually, they want to see what the scriptures say now, because of the things that they're the rumors of wars and the things that are happening in this world. You see? So it's our job, as if we're the servants of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, it's our job to do the lessons. It's our job to go to camp. It's our reasonable service, right? Let's get that in what is it? Romans 12. Romans 12:2. 12:1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. You see? So we have a reasonable service, we have a reasonable duty, and that's if we're called in this knowledge and this truth, we are to be out there on the highways and hedges. We're supposed to do. Our elders have gave us a decree to do one lesson a day, and this is our reasonable service. This is we're coming to the end, man. We're coming to the finish line. So why would you take breaks right now? Why would you stop doing the work right now? Why would you skip lessons? If you skip a day, hey, go back the next day, do 2 lessons. And I'm actually in that. That's me today. Yesterday I got busy, got work. It was working. Ended up getting busier than I thought, and yeah, I didn't do my lessons. So today I'm doing one now, and Lord's will, I'll get a second one in this evening. Lord's will. But the point is this is our reasonable service. This ain't time to be slacking right now. We have to feed the flock. We have to increase the fruit. Increase the fruits of your labor, right? Let's get that real quick. It's a commandment. John 21:15, it says, So when they had dined, Yahawahshi saith to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. Verse 16, he saith to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. He saith unto him a third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And Yahawahshi kept asking him, Hey, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? 3 times, right? And what Peter said. And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahawahshi saith unto him, Feed my sheep. You see? So Yahawahshi gave us the commandment. Part of the commandment is to feed the flock, feed the sheep. How can you take the days off? If you had an actual pasture of sheep, right? If you actually had some sheep, on a farm, and you take 2-3 days off, or even a week, what's going to happen to those sheep? They're going to perish. They're going to be malnourished. So how serious, if I can put that parable out there, how serious is it to feed the lambs? You don't feed the lambs. You don't feed you're like skipping meals, right? You skip for a whole week. You take a month off. What's going to happen to those lambs? What's going to happen to those sheep? They're going to perish. All right. So this is why we're in the time. We're in the time to feed the lamb, feed the flock, and we know who the flock is. The flock are the men, right? Ezekiel 34:31 says on the bottom of your screen, And ye my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your God, saith Yahweh the Most High. You see, so the flock of the pasture are the men. We're supposed to feed the flock. We're supposed to increase our fruit, the fruits of our labor, right? That's the whole point. The Spirit's on me today to bring this out, to bring out the importance of feeding the flock, to bring out the importance of increasing increasing your pounds in this chapter I'm reading. So let's get back to Luke 19. It says, I'll go to 24. It says, And he said unto them that stood by, Take from him the pound, and give it to him that hath 10 pounds. And they said unto him, Lord, he hath 10 pounds. For I say unto you, that unto every one that that into every one which hath shall be given, and from him that hath not, even that he hath shall be taken away from him. But those mine enemies, which would not I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. You see? So you don't do the work, you're going to be put to death. You've been given this knowledge, you've been given this understanding, and you just don't do nothing about it. You know? Your blessing, your riches is going to be given to a man who's actually doing the work, to the true servants. So this is the strictness, the harshness, the austereness of Yahawahshi Yahawashi. We are commanded to do the work. We're commanded to feed the flock, feed the pasture. All right. You don't want the flock to perish because you weren't doing the work. Yahawahshi Yahawashi he's not going to take that lightly. He's going to take away your blessing and give it to another man. He's going to take away your blessing and give it to a real servant, a true servant. All right? So with that, I want to give all the praise, all the glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. And shalom to the elect. May you endure to the end. Shalom.